あら、来たわね。私もちょうどあなたのことを考えてたのよ。
You know what it's time for? I hit go, right? It's so dark in here. I tried turning, I don't know, I think the camera's auto detect is like way off. Like really way off. But you know what it's time for? Yogi hasn't started yet, so
私まだ
we
満
gotta do
足してない
this.
のに。
So this session we start at
もちろんさっき
7:22.
の
We're not gonna go
麻
terribly
雀の
long.
こ
Basically,
と
we either hit the
よ。
rank or we play several matches. Let's go. This hand is a playable hand. Dump this first. Riichi. Not a huge fan of the double 6-7. The nine's pretty bad. Oh, we can play the music again. Oh, I let this run the whole time. That's about where we left off. Let's go to the next song then.
それポン。それポン。
Wow. Is this person actually good or are they just bad? They're pretty bad. Riichi! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Triple sevens, Dora! Let's go! What a start. We could bankrupt someone here. This is the right music for this, the Starman music. Hit me with that hot bamboo. Let's go. Give me the Pinfu. Pinfu, triple Dora. Riichi. Oh, I was one away. There it is! Yes! What a start. And 40 Fu. Let's go.
リーチ、ドラさん。
Manga! Heck yeah. a start. Oh man, it's Andy's theme from the Advance Wars of all things. Just all these tiles are bad. This gives us a 4-6 possibility to make something. Truly excited about it. I'm pretty happy with this as a pair. Okay. Some of these are discards. I mean, the 6 is one away. I can't take that held because it doesn't actually improve anything. That's easy enough.
Riichi!
That's 3. Dump the 6. I also dump the 5s. I'm gonna dump the 5s. This is, if we somehow get it, this is a better weight. Well, now we have 7, 8, and 5, 6. No pair.
Riichi です。
Hand's worth too much to not be going for it, I think. There's also only 16 tiles left. Had we kept the pair, we would have actually sumoed it. We would have had the known to drop the 7 and the 8, which I did think were probably worst in this shape. Oh god. Rat! You're a luck box. Well, we would not have had the lead regardless, so it doesn't matter. Or wait, we would have... No, we would have still had the lead. Bummer. Nice hand. At least something to work with. I'm sort of okay opening this. Opening this puts us at 1 away. We get one of these pawns. 8s are gone, so the 9's no good now too. Alright, well now we can definitely open.
ポンです。ポンです。One luck. We've already discarded it, so we don't want to. No 7s have gone. Riichi!
Oh, that sucks. I made an error there. We had a... Well, they haven't discarded any of the... I mean, that's a hell wait, though. That's waiting for the 8 that they discarded. How sad am I to go for this?
ポンです。
I'm a bit worried about that tile. You got away with it. Sure. So this shape ends up paying off because we get a double weight on it. Perfect. Wow. Okay. It did not matter that we were off by that 2,000. This guy's just hitting everything. Looks like we're going to get another second place medal. But I'm cool with it. Oh, this is from Mother 3. So who's holding this pair? Somebody holding this pair. Really? They're not a dealer, so and they're not playing for flush because they just dumped the Dora. I don't know what that was. Oh, my connection dropped. Why is my connection dropping? Being too greedy holding this 5. But now I have the free pair, so we could just dump the... Really? Alright, everybody open. I'm almost certain though that someone's holding these dragons, so... Maybe we just need to toss these ones. Twos are basically all gone, so that one's never going to be better than a pair. Wow. Simples? Alright. So it was never possible to get first in this one, so we'll take the best result we can get. It's still worth about half the points. Alright, so who's holding dragons? Nobody, apparently. Yeah, I'll let that pair. Dora. And then can really support this Dora tile. No, they can really support this 3. There's really not many of these the ones in the that 2-3 is pretty bad. I think I'm actually better off just playing the Dora tile. It's the last dragon to be discarded. They seem clearly annoyed about it. Alright, that's a hit. We're loosely one away here. Not quite. This 3 doesn't really help me. The juicy discard. All the 2's gone. Although a lot of them are gone. Gross. Can't chi that. Gonna get rid of this now. Damn! Holy luck box. It's all bullshit 2-han hand. I had a big enough hand though that was okay. But luck box be luck box. Well, that actually helped quite a bit. North is toast. Draw. So I actually got a much better hand. I knew this was Liege's mansion. I didn't know that. These are worth too much. This is 3-han. Jeez. I really don't need the 3 though. As nice as that would have been. Well, screw my ass. What boxes are getting us now? Could have used that tile. Wreck me? Oh, we were so screwed. Wow, I'm just getting wrecked by luck boxes. Wow, this is the worst hand I've had in a while. I have not dealt someone twice in a row in a while. So we're going to give back all the gains of the previous round because of luck boxes. I got to find 13,000 points. Man, we had a 4-on hand, so I can't be upset exactly with what I just did. And yet again, we have a playable hand. That infuriates me, though. Just bad play. Just bad players we're losing to. Bad player. Bad player. Alright. Dunk the pair here. Make a better shape. Much as I like having the pair, I need to hit these runs. Alright, it's an improvement. Sucks I'm still stuck with the corners. Man, that would have been nice. That would have been a hand. Just trash heap hands. It's almost worse. Like I wish we just received like two terrible hands that had no value. Then I wouldn't have been enticed to actually play them. This garbage can fire in front of me here. Just going for their bullshit flush. Very close. Whoa. Bad player alert. Paired that off. And now they're on a wait. They have a three-hunter there. And we're basically not going to want to discard Bamboo until the bitter end. I mean, we could have just as easily been at 40k in this game. And I'm not exactly, like, super unhappy if they, like, if they get to keep their deal, do I care? This person has a trash fire over here.
しい。
Should have went with 3. Wow. Well, we might be able to get out of 4th place.
座布団一通ドレ猫に
We might actually be out of
にゃんがん
4th place. Okay, we have to win a hand. Well, still dealer. This guy's still dealer. So there's still at least 3 hands left. So we have 3 pairs. One of them I may want to open on. Just to get in front of this guy. Also, this hand has additional value. Who's holding west? That always sucks, to just draw the triplet. That pair doesn't help me. Wow. Wow. This kid's now got a ridiculously valuable hand. I don't know why I did that. Kids discarded no bamboo. Jesus. It might be time to fold. It's impossible. Just not possible. What is this Dama bullshit? Well, good for you that it didn't cost anything. They're still dealer, by the way. They stayed Dama probably because of this situation. Man, I've not actually been this low ever. But that's such is the fate of luck boxes like this guy. Basically highest stat is luck. Weak win rate. Tiniest bit salty because these are bad players getting very lucky. This person just along for the ride. I really should be doing better here. This person is the most dangerous person here besides me. What a luck box. Jesus Christ. I mean, how more lucky can you get, man? Every hand has to get lucky. We're one away, and we might very well have the Riichi. That sucks. That's just so beyond greedy. I really shouldn't have done that. What am I doing? Am I really going to pawn that if someone discards it? Or do I just not want to discard adjacent to the Dora tile? Well, fuck my ass. Luck box. Just a garbage round. Garbage round I could know nothing about. We would need something extraordinary. Hang on to this a little bit. I can always keep that as the pair. I just think it's too restrictive to go for the pair. No, just pairing up everything. And garbage. Okay. I only need to hit one more. It's gonna be hard though with this down. A no Yaku situation. Alright, well, the 8s were no good, so. That means the 7s are no good either. So that's not useful. Okay, we know that was no good. So we have to actually pair one of these and then do something. We know the 4 is no good. This might have just been another unwinnable hand. We should have just pawned this when we had the chance, and then we would have been looking for a tile. We would have never gotten, but... it just doesn't matter. Jesus. This is basically the worst luck I've ever had. In one match, this is the worst luck I've ever had. tiles left. Had we not pawned this, that would have been it right there. The third one, next one's a draw. Well, impossible. Just not a possible game. Bad players, lucky players, luckbox extraordinaires. We are now dealer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs. Let's get the most wayward tile out of here.
Riichi desu.
We won't be stuck, we might not be. We like dropping frames? Barely any. I just hope no one has 3 green dragons. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. But I will say they would have had to have been dealt 3 green dragons, which is pretty unlikely. It's far more likely like at least one is in the wall somewhere.
Long.
Thanks for the points, fucko.
Riichi, Chitoi, Dorani.
Oh, the Uradora slam. I don't think we're in last anymore. Oh dear. And I'm still dealer. Remember that time we were last? For the whole match. Bear with me. One, two, 4 pairs again. That Uradora hit made that go from being like a tie for 3rd and 4th to something far worse. This guy. Where that can go. That tile. We could somehow salvage a second out of this. Getting rid of this now. I figured they had it. Luckbox, by the way. Picking up everything. So if we go, that actually helps us. 4, 5, 6 leaves a 5. Lets us open. No. Be a bit more disciplined. Now that's tempting.
Chi.
Now we're 1 away. Man, we would have just drawn. If I would have known we were just going to draw in 3 Doras. No, that would have been plenty. Why do people have to get this stupid stuff? Can someone wreck him, please?
Chi.
You bitch. What a freaking luck box. Something small, please. Okay. Well, we got out of here with 3rd place, and in all due honesty, we couldn't have done any better. But we saved 45 rating points, so that's cool. But I mean, that was about as crazy as the 2 hands that were Yakumans today. Just bad play that got bailed out. Oh, it's my turn. I'm zoning out. Yeah. Probably should have been the 9 or the 1, 2. 7 was probably more useful. Random con. Really, well, somebody had those dragons, it sure would change something. I've already had to mute 2 of you, might as well for the trifecta. It's the least connected tile I have. I probably should have dumped the 8. I mean, the 4 is better than the 8. Right? shouldn't have done it that way. This person has a lot of points. Like, this is probably... absolutely. Just... it's already Mangan. But this weight's really good. We started discarding shoots, so it's a good hand. It's a really good hand. I thought the last match started too. We had a big start. This person looks to feed us. Someone feed the Hudge. What a luck box, man. Outplay someone, and then they find a 70 Fu hand while I'm dealer, of course. So yet again, we get there first with a better hand. We're again playing from fourth on round 2. It's a weaker competition. Look at how wonderful our opponent is here. Look at max attack, max luck, terrible everything. They win a lot. Give them that. I should just be dumping these. Should have dumped this one first. Oh, thanks, buddy. Luck box. At least we're not stupid far behind at the moment. His hand is coming away from us, though. Everybody's open. Before I have to fold on it. Got another Suma up your sleeve. I just can't believe on a 10 tile wait we couldn't win the damn game before this loser did. What luck. Can't pawn it. Well, that's just terrible. I'm gonna do this though. So they have triple sequence. It's only worth 1 additional Han, so they have a 2 Han hand. Maybe add a couple Dora and I'm scared. That's a bad discard. Well, they didn't have the action on it. I guess they can't cheat it, so. Already got a pair. Finally didn't draw something that was just immediately discarded. So we can get rid of our bad pair. Okay, so I'm not really scared of this person's hand anymore. I'm never going to get a Tenpai hand, so we're just going to lose points here, I'm afraid. That's a juicy discard. No way to get to Tenpai, correct? No way. I'm gonna hit the trip 8s. These just no good tiles.
Chi.
We have no way to play it. Are you kidding me? What a luck box. Well, at least I'm not the only one that has to pay that. Well, the luck box did it. Already on 4 pairs. Yeah. I'm not a fan of this hand, but because we have so many corners and the likelihood of getting the other red dragon, I think we just go for pawns. Six has no connectedness. We might hit the other one, and then that gives us something to work with. Of course. Okay. Disaster. Jesus. My god, dude. Are you just gonna get a Yakuman and just kill everybody? Huh. What is happening right now? Let's not discard green. I'm probably the only reason this guy won't get the green Yakuman. Thank you. Oh, that's a white flag. This tile has black on it, so it doesn't count. This one is no longer good though. Okay, we made it to Riichi. Oh, not we're on Tenpai. Jesus, dude, you're gonna discard every... Give me maybe mine. Why feed him all the time? That guy's clearly looking for pairs, too. You son of a bitch. Well, I'm no longer in last place. But like, are you dumb, dude? Like, what are you doing? Like, you figured the first time he got called on, you go, okay, this guy's going for all pairs and stuff. Nope. Well, at least it saved us from being last. How often does this guy open? 72% of the time. Is this Dire Docks? I like how twisted it is. That makes me happy. This is broken up by the revealed tile. Makes it kind of bad. This is just a hot mess here, but it is Orion now, so if you get a cheatable thing here, I'm kind of happy with that. Okay. Okay, now I'm just calling anything. I mean, if this gets broken up, it gets broken up. Make too many pairs. Well, am I folding? Can I gain anything here? I have no save tiles. The 9 is probably the most likely save tile. No, that makes it like 2 save tiles. We're not doing this. Plus one of them can just go. I don't need the pair. And it doesn't give me a ready hand, so I don't think it's necessary. Somehow we've drawn so much bamboo that there's actually a hand here now. Not a good one, but it's something. Could G this. We don't need to. You have it? You're just a dick. Fuck you, dude. Can you not do that? Like, that's a really ass thing to do, to make people wait. We're gonna hang on to the dragon here because we managed to get a very big flush. So don't waste 25 seconds spamming emotes when you get the sumo. Like, if there's a report function in this game, I would totally use. Is there one? What does this do? Oh no, I don't wanna. No, I'm not reporting nickname. No, we're not doing that. 3, 4, 5, 1, 6, 7. We could just play it. Just go for the quick flush. I'm gonna hang in there a minute. Hang in there a minute. Had a little bit of value there. I'm gonna pass this time. I don't need this many pairs. I'd really like to flush, but I can only work with what's being discarded. And I don't want to open yet. Alright, I'm happy. I'm a lot happier. I can't even count this. 3, 4, 5. The 1 is kind of bad here. We have everything but the 2 though. There it is. Let's go. Nice job.
ごめんなさいね。リーチ、ツム、ピンフ、ドラ。
Hey, we got some points. We're almost out of the dumpster. That was the best I could do there.
イエーイ！トップアイドルのかなちゃんで
We're
す。
still up on this session, but not by much. Allegedly, the person on my left is the best player here. It's quite the start. Could have a Tuhan Distant Dragons. This one is pretty bad because of the Dora.
ポンです。ポン。ポンです。
Probably should have dumped the 1. 7 has better odds of creating something useful. We're pawning anything that moves, though. rotating. Are you just going for the 1,000 point hand? Oh, you got wrecked. Oh my god, you got wrecked. Don't discard Dora, you idiot. Not that late. Nice try, and hope that 1,000 point hand was worth it. What was that? Oh dear. But again, we have these triple, and we keep them, right? We hopefully hit one of them. The rest of the hand is pitiful. This is like that Kirby sound, isn't it? Yeah, Smash. This sounds almost like the rest area in the Great Cave Offensive. Well, not now. At the beginning of it sounded like the calming music whenever you get the rest points in that one game in Kirby Superstar Great Cave Offensive. One of the strangest games ever. You have to like find all the treasures. Yeah, green one gone here. Damn it. What do they reach you with? Like, do I make any assumption their dealing rate's very high, but it's not like they have no clue what they're doing. Got around once. Got me? Oh, someone turned it down.
Long.
We would have fed them more points had we done that, though. Person lost their deal and gave up points.
Chi.
Currently one away, so that's why we're keeping the double north. A very ideal hand. But it does have a non-zero promise. Oh, it's the end of this. Cool. Let's, I need my traffic and weather together.
Riichi です。
I think I put up a pretty good bluff too. Discarding so many mon. Oh, yes. All the threes.
Long.
You. Wow, we're just beating this poor guy up. Wasn't a very good hand though. Because of the mess of not having like Pinfu and stuff. I don't know why I discarded that first. But we're currently sitting second. So I don't know if Yogi's doing abduction. Wow. Okay. I'm a little bit scared of that. Wow. They now have enough points to take over a position. Assuming they win the hand. Still 2 away. Actually, we lose our thing. Oh no, I spoke the word and there's Jeepicus. This guy's trying to get back in this game.
No.
Damn, dude! Are you kidding me? Well, I mean, bless your fucking hand. Jesus Christ. Did you get enough? Dick. Man, we just lost a ton of fucking points. What a loser. 41 points. We're now actually down on the session. Man, I'm losing to luck boxes and it's killing me, man. I think we need to go back to the old Fold'em McGroin. That was called someone was dealt a ready hand from the beginning, and the 12k they needed, 16k flip they needed was right there. Little luck box shit. Sorry, that was frustrating. Always East. These people, I don't want to play with these people more than 4 hands. I don't think it is. I think it is and it isn't. I mean... I think the players are bad regardless. I can't believe we just had that happen. So this session's been, what, 2 matches, 3 matches? We've not placed in any of these matches. And that's hurting. Yeah, we'll get it. I just... Luck boxes, man. I'm gonna cheat this. I'm expecting to get East. The heck is common ends, Riichi? All corners. all 1s and 9s stuff. Maybe. I really just want someone to deal me east. Considering everyone started by ditching wins, it's only... Currently we have no Yaku. We're still seeking the 4 regardless, right? Yeah. In this case, I'm going for east. I think someone will give me east. If I need to fold, I fold. Right. It has to involve always. Every meld has to involve one. Yeah. I didn't feel we had enough to do it, so I didn't. Maybe this guy will run me for 12k on turn 4. There it is. Hit me with a 5. Oh, I thought it was sumo, no less. I'll discard this one. It's already gone around. Well, it's not cheap. I mean, this is very high. Being greedy holding this 5. You son of a bitch. Look at this, man. I open my hand, 1 turn later, this loser gets shit. Screw you, dude. I'm doing it. Yes! Get out of here, loser. Got you. I got you. For 5,000 points, let's go. So why did we discard the 5 there? I mean, he was on Riichi, but we got a way better weight changing the tile. Alright, we're getting back in this. We're getting back in the saddle. All we need is 2 wins. I'm being too emotional, getting too into it, too in the ether. Open up for the 1 or 4 discarding the 5. Yeah, that was the. I mean, it's just really hard to, like, you look at a 1 or a 9, and that's generally not the tile someone's waiting for. So this 1 is no good. I didn't think it was in their case. That's a terrible idea, dude. Cool. They lucked out that wasn't more damage. But I'll let y'all fight. take my deal away, go to the next, go to E3. Actually has the avatar. Why doesn't the dog make dog noises? Gentleman dog. Dude in the brown vest. Is that the guy that smokes? Get rid of this 9 first. Interesting hand. I've dealt so many people in today, it makes me feel bad. The goal, if we can manage it this session, is to hit the next rank. Sevens. Don't need another pair. I'm gonna disconnect at 6. Oh, you might be right. I don't remember these characters. Only ever see their face. Alrighty. Where's Yogi, man? I need my abduction fix. Oh, that's lame. Could just change my weight. Okay. Well, now we have to get rid of the 5 because it's footy 10 otherwise. Pull her in a 4. That's so sad. And turns out it's a pretty weak hand. So we can go to wait on a 5. I think we're just going to wait on the others. Yeah, I feel waiting on 4s is better than waiting on 5s. Even though there's 5 of them left, 4 of them left for the 5s. Up the 9. Don't wreck me. Right, 9 clears. Number 3. Another 9. There it is.
No.
Thanks for your money. Not a very big hand, but it moves the counter. It actually is worth double because he Riichi'd. We also needed that hand because it now puts us above the threshold. So the game will end unless we go below. This dealer has to win or we go below 30k. Someone would honestly need to get a real hand. This is an openable hand. It's because I'm not... We'll see where it goes, but we're going to need some help to get there. Of course. Draw all the sides. Might be in the mood to dump those Dora tiles. If someone gives me a pawn of them, at least I know they're out of the game. I'll just hang on to them forever. Yeah, we didn't win a lot. We took the guy's Riichi stick. Made a 1,000 point hand. But it got us above the 30k threshold, which is kind of enough. I probably would pawn the 7s, yes. I don't think I'm going to get there. Like, bear in mind, it's easy enough to just hold them as a pair. We have a very nice shape here that already has 3 hits for going out. I want to get rid of these dragons where I have to be stuck holding them. Like, I can work around being stuck holding this as a pair. I could have cheated that if I was truly greedy. At this stage in the game, I do not have any interest in discarding these. Yeah, if we went all simples and... The 1s and 9s, like, sure, sometimes you lose people that get... You need a really good start with them, because you can't necessarily just draw them. And once people start seeing you're going for it, they might start playing around it. This person's bringing out all the stats. They just gave me another free Dora tile. See, they're going for all ends over here. Well, everybody's got a hand. Game over. It's just green dragon. Do they get enough to get me? Nope. Game over. So I did need that prior hand. Alright, we got 41 points. Back in the saddle. 80 points from our goal. We got time for a little bit more. I was hoping Yogi'd be on, man. Where's Yogi? I'll have to go see what Kha'Zix is doing. Oops. Back in the saddle, partner. Back in Hunrath. Oh man. I don't know. Look at the Discord he might be playing. What a hand. We're gonna start like this. If we pair any of these, I might be very happy. It's not exactly secret offline when you're posting your winning hands in Discord. This lets us open if we need to. Someone's really thinking about taking that one. Is it this idiot? I'm exactly afraid of this player. They're a little bit better. They tend to win, and they play a lot. Slightly more afraid of the person across from me. Yeah, these guys win frequently, but they also deal people in an awful lot. Pawn it. Wait, what? On my right. We're gonna pawn my right. Even though it's that guy's wind. Alright. I'm one away, so... Let me guess, you got the green dragons, because it's the only way you would have, yeah. Dealing people in is when you get Rond, When you eat the run, that's called dealing someone in. We're getting rid of this now before this guy gets any more garbage. East is always the dealer. In Japanese Mahjong, East is always dealer. What a hand.
Riichi です。
Alright, dude. Let's see it. What a big hand to start this round. I wish I would have had a better weight. But because of the 5 to 9 shape, the 5 to 9 shape, the 4 and the 7 are both hits. The number of points that we have in this hand is phenomenal. Oh, I see why they did the whining thing, the whining emote. They drew 3 red dragons, discarded all of them. I've discarded like every other bamboo. But I really couldn't have gotten a much better hand to shove my chips in the table. It's not a terrible amount of indication in my discards. Maybe a slight that I was looking for bamboo. But pretty much everything I discarded was on edges. The prevailing seat wind's not worth anything. It's only a pair. So, well, it's worth 2 fu. It is not pin fu. It's worth at least 4 han. I think it's just Mangan. Man, just gonna keep drawing tiles that would have been useful a while ago. It's amazing. Every other tile in bamboo has been discarded, but the one I need... That ain't the one I need either. It's pausing because someone else has action on it. I don't like that discard. I knew it was a hit. The hand is not ready. Looks like everyone's panicking to get a ready hand. The East is not a win because I don't have a pair. That's it. Oh, it's at least 8k. I think it's just an 8k hand. How? 2 Dora, 2 red 5s. Oh, 7's a Dora tile! Oh man, I didn't realize 7's a Dora tile. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to fish it out tomorrow. It kind of depends how tomorrow goes. But if we hit the next rank, I wanted to do it when he got to gold, but maybe we'll just do it when I get to the next rank. I have to dig it out. I have to actually find it in the basement. It'll be a special BGM experience that you can only experience on the Iggy stream. Nowhere else. Impossible, because I looked. You can't even get a working CD ISO or CD whatever the hell the name of that image is. You can't even get it. It's not even possible. There are way too many pairs happening. I'm gonna dunk this pair. It was so many I couldn't even count them. That's how bad I am. Fully concealed hand. We just open. Nah. Maybe we are playing all the pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. We would have had 5 pairs. Maybe it's time to just start pawning things. I don't need to pawn things anymore. Alright, let's get rid of some of these pairs. Probably should have dumped the 9s in case we do decide to open here. I need to get better at counting the difference between open and close, because I don't quite understand how that one was a... I don't always get that thing called fully enclosed hand. I don't always get it for some reason. I don't need that as a pair anymore. The 9s are my pair. This is the Ryanman. So we're just sitting at 1 away.
Chi.
Yeah, this 7's not... Yeah, the 7... If we find any other suitable tile, we're just ditching a 7. Yeah, this weight is really good.
Riichi desu.
We just gave back a lot of points. Luck box. With Dama, no less. Well, at least my deal's over. Six, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7. So we have an extraneous 6 here. I mean, I'm still up 13,000 points on them, so I'm good. Okay, now we're 1 away. Goodness me. There's a possibility this is now a very big hand. We could get you know what, Jupicus? It's possible. Well, well, well. 6 probably goes first. Okay, then 9 might actually. Well. I mean, the purple's not very good. I needed that. We chose that. We break this up, but we still have our 2 melds in it, and we have a pair elsewhere. This is Mahjong, Canophone. How you doing, Canophone? Also, like, I went through that category. The only thing people are playing in that is lousy, well... It's happening. Please don't wreck me. Alright, we didn't wreck me. They've not discarded any hubcaps, so... This guy was scared of hubcaps, too. But, I mean, I can be pretty happy with that weight. And it's worth too many points. We could have stayed Dama, or we could have just sumoed everyone. Riichi. Oh man, the Pinfu farm is back on. Amy. And just in time, Canophone. Just think, you could drop your ice cream in chat. And this is what it was like to play Anticipation with me. And I don't even know all of the pictures in the game. I can't just buzz in. White Hat, Yogi, Toad, Pinty the food. How you doing? How's your mahjonging going? We're having a better run of it. We've had some really awful luck today. Like all these losses and terrible outcomes we've recovered a few of them as well. But just some of it is just absolutely rotten luck. Oh, good. I mean, like there's like 3-player, then there's like East, and then there's like South. Who's playing this? No. At this level, I like the East only, just because if I'm playing with people I really don't like playing with, I can get new. The matches take a lot longer, so if one match is really bad, I don't have to be around in that match very long. But as we move up, we're gonna play the full game. But never 3-player. 3-player is an embarrassment. Like, at least 3-player bridge like tried to make real rules. But a lot of card games that are like meant for 4 players and the balance is there, like I learned so many different ways to like play bridge 3-handed and stuff, and I'm like, well, bridge at least has this concept of the dummy hand, so like the 3-player thing can kind of mean something and actually work. But in a lot of games, like your spades, your euchres, your like, this is that kind of game to me. Although euchre is like tiddlywinks, I don't understand why anyone... Like, euchre is like people who play Settlers of Catan and think that's a real board game, and I'm like, you know, if you were willing to spend like 5 more minutes on your board games, really like a half hour or so, half hour, an hour in game length, You get such a more rewarding experience playing something not Settlers of Catan. But you gotta be willing to commit to more than an hour and a half. Doesn't have to be no 6-hour war game, but like all the good games take longer. This hand sucks. I just realized we're stuck on 3 pair weights, and I can't exactly fix that problem. I don't have Canonophone's code. Does Canonophone even... do you stream? Let me make sure I'm actually following you. Ooh, that's tough. What's a better short board game than Catan? Hit me with one, and I will tell you as the authority on this. I will tell you what's better. This is... no, the McDonald's of board games are these little quick-fire things like Flux. Everybody loves Flux. I discard that. We're gonna lose. Canonophone, last seen playing Eye of the Beholder. I wouldn't stream this? Oh dear. I have seen I've played King of Tokyo. That's a 30-minute quick-fire game. Not that it's bad, but it is a 30-minute quick-fire game. I don't need to introduce garbage into this game here. I'm gonna discard one of the 4s. Wow, strong. Canonophone is strong here. Maybe we just go for trips. You know what? Screw it. I don't even need to do anything. I'm up 40k. Whatever happens, happens. Let them fight it amongst themselves and pull them. If we draw into the trips, great. Otherwise, I don't care. In fact, we can't even do anything with this Paris. Paris is going to get discarded. Generally, only streams. What's the picture on your thing, anyways? A bird that eats the roof. A bird that eats the roof. Canonophone's stream offline picture reminds me of Intellivision's Dungeons and Dragons games. It looks like you're traveling places with arrows. Yes, that thing. It looks like a really nice version of Intellivision's Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. That's what I need to do. I have the Intellivision. Dragon Buster 2. Is it like the Intellivision game Advanced Dungeons and Dragons? Oh wow, I might have to play it. What's really sad is you know what game I'm talking about, which makes you amazing. Wow, they got the run. It was like the best game ever. It was also one of the first randomly generated games, too. At least of that nature. I know, it's totally impossible. Alright, so we are 20 points away from ranking up. And in a future stream, I promise, if we hit this, at some point, we will have a stream where I will find the OST you've never heard before that is the best OST to play board and parlor games too. I'm gonna have to remember to play that. Dragon Buster 2. Make a note of this show. It looks cool. I mean, the map alone gets me into it. I mean, oh dear. It's okay. I played Holy Diver and enjoyed the hell out of it, so you can understand my taste in gaming right there. I also like play pachinko games on the SNES and determine which pachinko game I enjoy the most to drone out to. So we have to remember this match, we're looking for 20 rating points, which means we do not need to win because your rating gets reset anyways. So there's no point to force. I should have thrown out the 9 first. I like that Canonophone is distancing themselves. I have a map. I'll have to show you the map that I made for Zelda 2 once, when Yogi and I would play the randos of it. It does not look as pretty as the map that you have. It's a, I mean, to put it bluntly, it's a sheet of loose leaf turned sideways. And there's a bunch of words and weird lines on it to denote various geographical features. And they basically look like the characters we were trying to look up earlier to understand what that Mahjong GG is. With like random J's. Alright, we're one away from concealed 1, 2, 3, or 2, 3, 4s. That's my 2, you jerk. All the 2s are gone. Someone, if, oh boy. Oh, that was sweet. They had a lot of Dora. Oh, only had the one. Oh, they had 2. Alright, we've accomplished step 1, at least be in second. Yeah, I almost had it. Unfortunately, all the 2s were, except for the last 2 were all gone. Oh, nice. I'll add you after this one. How are we doing on missing trips? Okay, none of my tiles are missing copies yet. Of course you can. You can watch them as long as they're not in like the top matches. You can watch their matches. I want this gone before it's a liability. Yeah, you can watch friends. You can view their stats. You can also delete them as friends. You can't see their game history or anything. You can just see the info window and you can watch their current match. I'm honestly afraid of that discard, believe it or not. They've not discarded any of these character card tiles, so it makes me feel they're going for a flush. Why is that? Why is it better? I'm just gonna pass this. Yeah, right? Right? Somehow we made an improvement on this hand. Now they finally discard men. I'm still not discarding those. Can't give Xars damage. I'm mostly just tempering my discards based on this guy. Okay, now that we're discarding Dora tiles, I'm feeling slightly better about the situation. Jeepers. You can't actually take it. Is someone Mr. Cool? Have this trips Nico Bolas, okay. What? Is that what you should have named yourself? Just be like the guy in that movie that wanted to get hunted for $50,000. Question is, am I happy with another discard? It doesn't even help me. I don't want to have to discard that 6. Like, I'm almost 90,000% positive this guy's looking for... Yep. Told you, we're not discarding cracks in that hand. I'd rather eat the 1500. My buddy over here ate the 1500 as well. You only know the solo match... Is it like the arcade game? We're trying to rank up. We're almost there. Our luck must not fade us now. Well, good evening, lovers. There's a little bit of stream left. We got here just in time. I figure we'd give it another round or two to see if we can get it. How do you play with people? We're playing on Mahjong Soul. It's tempting, but I'm not going to take it. There's Tenhao, there's a Sega thing. This is Mahjong Soul, and the client's very nice. It's a gacha game, but like they give you so much free copper. Wow. Alright, East Tile, see ya. Match 2 tiles solo. Well, you need to make 4 melds plus... Wow, really? Just 'cause I was thinking about talking to... You bitch. Yeah, you luck box. Get out of here. Crap. Wow, we're gonna be here long tonight, aren't we? They were dealt an amazing hand, what can I say? This is more bullshit happening to us this evening. So you need to make a qualifying hand, and the qualifying hands are this. It's generally 4 melds of 3 and a pair. 3 of a kind. Chi is a 3, run of 3. Khan is a 4 of a kind, but they basically are as good as triplets unless you get something truly special. I can't believe this, man. That really makes me mad. We just need a big hand to catch up, but like, we're so close. And I'm gonna lose a bazillion points if we lose. But what a hand, man. Wish I could be a luck box like you. Yeah. On that sheet, there's a difference between open and closed hands. Anytime you call someone else's discard besides Ron, which is going out. Cheapicus. Love it. Anytime you call someone's discard and you aren't going out with it by calling Ron, so you're calling Chi, Con, or Con, you're opening your hand, which means all of those ones that have the legend that say they have to be a closed hand. That does really mean until the very last tile that you need, you can't call anybody else's discards. I can't believe that happened. That's so bad. Like, why am I losing to bad people? It's so annoying. More pairs. What am I doing with these pairs? They're terrible. How bad is this player? Yeah, they're okay. I think I just open at this point. I need to get points on the board. Yeah, some of the types of hands, like sometimes you just call Mahjong, but not in this for some reason. Naturally, I draw the trip here. That was basically completely erodes this situation. Can't you send him to the Shadow Room? Of course. You're a dick. Sorry, I'm kind of playing like high stakes silliness right now. Yeah, I gotta open that, don't I? We almost have a ready hand. I'm gonna pass the first one. They won that hand. Remember when George... Oh dear. Remember that time that Dad Costanza and Kramer play pool in the room that's too small for pool? And then he finds to use the conductor's baton. Drop this 7. This guy is actually kind of decent, but they really, I mean, anytime your hand is ready within the first couple, you got dealt a very strong hand. The fact that it had a bazillion doors in it, I can't help that. And then the conductor tried to conduct his orchestra, and his stick is bent, and they all make bad notes. What is happening? Like, how did I get this kind of start, and I'm just stuck? Really? Can't call it because I don't have the south. I'd be waiting on the south. Well, every turn you draw and discard a tile. If you call someone else's tile, you just pick up their tile and discard immediately. game actually has a little tutorial in it. Oh my god. I'm scared of this person's hand now. Christ. Just losing to bad players. 101. Yeah. Although, my best recommendation is you generally don't want to open up your hand. Like, many of these players are just bad. There are these things called Han, which are one of the primary components to scoring. And essentially, anytime there's a tile that's shiny, there are one of the 5s in each of the sets. There's 4 tiles of each type, by the way. I have to go for the con. It's noted by the next tile in order from these revealed tiles, as well as there's 1 red 5 in each. Yeah, these are open to everyone. See them? But each of these tiles that are shiny counted for at least 1 additional Han. So if you have lots of shinies, you can basically build a very bonkers hand quickly. But no matter how you go out, it's generally a hand that's worth quite a few points if you have several of them. 1 usually isn't enough. Alright, well, we have the shape that I would want to end the hand with, so... There's also some peculiar rules, such as the tile that you win, go out on. If you're picking it from someone else's discard, you could not have already discarded it before. Well, that's a pretty good discard. We're also dealer. When you're dealer, if you win the hand, you get to stay dealer. In this particular version of the game, we're only playing the East round, so basically everyone gets to deal once until their deal is sided out. I can hold the pair, or I can continue going for the dragon. Someone thinks the 8 is safe. We're going to switch to the 8. I want someone to deal me in right now. That's not dealing me in. I don't think someone's going to discard this now. They haven't done it yet. No, don't worry. No. There's a lot of little things to learn, and I'm sorry, I'm a little bit focused on what people are doing and stuff, and being a bad host. These guys are folding pretty hard. They're basically stopping trying to build a real hand. Oh my god. They're trying to not build a real hand anymore, and they're just trying not to deal me points. I mean, honestly, seeing this is actually quite scary for them. I just realized we actually have a flush here. We might actually have the only, I'm trying. I'm kind of, it's rough because I'm in a game that's requiring a lot of focus and I'm losing really badly and I'm trying to hit a rank. This is ranked play. Jesus. So all I'm trying to do is this shows me the outs. I'm looking for the 5 or the 8 of bamboo. Yeah, the points in the middle, you start at 25k, and the way this game works, You never want to deal other players in. You don't want them to there. So. Yeah. And when I click it, it just shows the difference. Oh, this guy's really that smart, huh? Jesus. We're not gonna get there. We're gonna have this bonkers hand, and we're not gonna get there. I might have actually cycled people's ideas about what I'm looking for. Feed me. Damn it. No one giving me this. More than that. That sucks. At least this person wasn't just trying to screw me. Sucks though. So because the hand, no, we exhausted the playable wall of tiles. Well, that's something. So I get to maintain dealer because my hand was waiting to go out, just like this person was. That's why we got paid out. Anyone in your hand, yes, but you can kind of screw yourself over. Yeah, I could have held west. Oh, that's a problem. This is completely walled off. Wow, what a luck box. You get dealt this beautiful hand, and all the ones and twos are gone. So we're just gonna look for a closed. We're just gonna look for a closed hand out of this, or anything really. 3, 4, 5. Missing a 5, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7. 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7. 3, 4. Yeah, there's no twos. Jesus Christ, people. So once someone makes a set of dragons, or their wind, by the way, they basically can make any melts they want. Jesus Christ, you luck boxes. What bad players, man. Just bullying because someone got lucky in round 1. Just bad players. It's called being cheesy. And we had our chance to get back in it. We were never getting it. 2 of the tiles were missing from the... Like, waiting on a run that's with 3, 4 when all the 1s and 2s are gone is no good. It's no good than a corner wait. No, those are the wins. There's 3 sets of dragons. White, green, red. I can't believe we're going to lose all these points. Yeah, so no matter who you are, the dragon tiles are always worth 1 Han, at least. Jeepkist hosting me.
You're my hero.
So those alone are enough for a qualifying hand. To give you what's called the Yaku, required to go out. Many of the other hands you see on that score sheet kind of require the entire melded hand that you have to follow certain rules. One of the common ones is all of them need to be, it's called all simples, and it's melds only consisting of the 2 to 8 in each of the suits and none of the tiles that are worth anything. I wish we had like a quick tutorial. Maybe that's what I need to do, is create a tutorial of how to play Mahjong, release it as a video. Like, follow, and subscribe. I'm not dealer. Well, we're Riichi. A really bad weight. I mean, what worse could happen? I need the points. It's the bell. Yeah, ring the bell. But yeah, just ask questions. There's so much to this game. So like one rule is once you've discarded the tile, like, you can still pick it up and make melds of it later, but you aren't. Wow, I got it. It's not a very good hand, but it saves us some point loss. This saves us like 7 rating points. We're still gonna lose an eternity. 43 goddamn points. So now we're 67 away. Alright, we'll keep playing. I need to go to bed, but I'm also frustrated that happened. We were so close, and we got screwed by just bad players. Bad players and worse luck. Oh, it's the duck. It's a character that everybody hates apparently, so they replaced it with a duck. Only if that's right. It's a gotcha. So one thing you need to understand about this game is that it's a gotcha game. Loverish. We're gonna open. Out for a duck. Yes, we get this reference. Do you know what a golden pair is? Of course you do. It's in a test match when someone not only goes for a duck, they go out on the first ball and both are at bats. I should have dumped the 8 here. So one thing I'm trying to do, Loverish, is basically set up things that make nice and easy runs, or are very likely to make runs, so I can draw them. Yeah, what's funny is the number of like legends that have managed to go for a pair, which is just going for a duck in both innings. Oh, I've heard of that term. It's a baseball term. Why can I not think of what it is? I don't remember. And dump this 4. But yeah, Loverish, we're trying to make these shapes. Oh yeah, it is. Four times in a game, and that's hard to do too. Sumo means they drew the tile they needed to win with, and it's a garbage hand, so we don't really care. Trip of the fancy. I'd say, wow, I'm counting that. I think I'm in position to win this hand, so we're gonna do that. That's right. So this means my hand is still closed, Loverish, despite having that. It's just whenever you get a con, you immediately draw a new tile to keep that symmetry of having. Whenever you're melding something, it's generally melds of 3. But this is just it screws up the game if someone like made a meld of 4 or something. So you have to show it. You have to prove that it exists. So this is the one instance that my hand still counts. That's another important, interesting thing. So this is the reason this is called Riichi Mahjong is whenever your hand is ready to go and you're waiting on one tile to go out, you can go Riichi, which is you put 1,000 points in the middle of the table, and all you do is discard tiles until someone deals you in, and the hand ends, or you draw the winning tile, or someone else wins, and they take your 1,000 points. But a lot of the hands that you see, like Riichi itself, is worth 1 Han.
Gee.
And in fact, drawing the winning tile you need while in Riichi, just drawing the tile is worth an additional. What do the other two? That indicates that I'm still closed. That I still have a closed hand. Yes, you can win without calling Riichi, but you do have to have a qualifying hand. It's called going Dama. If you choose in a position where you would be like if you could call Riichi but decide not to, it's called going Dama. And I can call like you don't have to call Riichi on the first turn. Now I'm open. But I'm also about to go out. So now my hand is open because I called that. But this is worth the 1 Han to be able to go out to. And I also know that this is worth 16 Fu. Fu is a scoring component, and basically I just know that the amount of points that are sitting here is basically worth an additional Han. Wait, so how did you... Because it's a con. It was in I drew the 4th tile myself. I started the game with all 4 of them. So the reason these are face down is because you see, like, I called this off of someone, I called it off of the duck. Well, it's not you're allowed, it's just a signal that no one, it didn't come from some, like, if this person, if they were to try to go out on dragons somehow, they wouldn't be able to, because this is still counting as one of their discards. So it indicates whose discard it was, it belongs to their discard pool. Come on, someone deal me in. So now I'm currently waiting for a 2 or a 5. Surprisingly, no one's dealt it. No, they are not face down. No, they need to know that I had a 4 of a kind. Otherwise, why would I be like drawing an additional tile from the wall and stuff and revealing this Dora?
Kung.
Oh lordy. Well, now my hand's worth a lot more points. He conned that, which is a problem. But we keep going. So now we know why there weren't any 2s ever discarded, because he had 4 of them. So now I need a 5, which may not happen. I could draw it. So the middle shows how many tiles are left as well, so there's only about 2 or 3 more go-rounds here. Oh, that's really sad. Screw me. Okay. Another con. If anyone is to con again, the match ends as a draw. Screw me. It does matter, because we're about to go to exhaustive draw, and if your hand is at 10 pi, you have to pay everybody else out. So getting past one dangerous discard I'd rather do, plus the fact that I could still get the 5. And also, some of those other tiles are also dangerous. Well, this guy just lost a lot of points, so now all of a sudden I'm second, having done nothing. Well, we tried to win a hand and took some risks. Generally leverage by opening you sacrifice a lot of points, but because they have all those shiny Dora tiles, that makes up for a lot of the points that you lose by opening up your hand. Generally, like if you could go Riichi and close like every hand, that's the easiest way to score a lot of points. There's some mechanics as to why that happens. One of them is this concept of Dora. So like right now the 3s are Dora, but the way this really works is there's like 14 tiles that aren't actually used in the game. You're only seeing 10 of them here. There's stacks of 2. If you go out by Riichi, you actually get to unveil for every con. Well, there's one you get for free, but each of these that are revealed, there's another tile under it. You can pretend those are also tiles that signify a Dora. Which means you can basically get additional multipliers in your hand, more or less for free. We're going to discard the 7-9 here. So the gotcha is everything in the store is ludicrously expensive. The ironic part is that it doesn't affect any of the gameplay. Unless you consider emotes and your icon changing significant to the gameplay. I'm not going to call that. Now, why am I not calling it? Because of the safety tiles. When they discard something, I know they can't go out on it, and these guys are close. So it gives me some hint. Yeah, you roll for the avatar, anything, everything. The decorations, the frickin' tablecloths, it's done. I don't want to meld any in my hand because I kind of just want to, yeah. I figured this guy was close. Well, I'm glad I didn't discard that. I guess it doesn't really matter because all he did was gain second place. How many points do I need? I just need a hand. I hate opening for a garbage hand, but there's enough Han in this hand to just take second place. Technically, you lose the game's currency whenever you play as well, when you play ranked rooms. What's funny is you can just go play in the tournament room for free against better competition, sort of. It's kind of a mixed bag. I don't just like no matchmaking for it. But if you have like a brand new account and you didn't get any coppers from quests and like various events that they run, you just open. Yeah. But the copper bleed is pretty low, at least until you get to the higher ranks. And we're talking like, give them $1, and you'll have enough copper to do what you want. Like, you get like 1,000,000 copper for like $5. people that have played for like a year have so much copper just by playing they won't run out. Just don't spend it in the store on all the stupid things. You also get like a certain allowance every day, like if you run out of copper as well. It's kind of hard to like not be able to play ranked if you want to. This guy's now got a 2 hot hand. They have the 5 red and the dragons. Just the 1 white dragon. Everyone's telling me that Final Fantasy XIV has this. What a luck box. We're gonna get 3rd because we weren't allowed to play this round either. Oh wait. We keep playing because no one hit 30k. We move on to the South round. Yeah, I find the terminology very confusing because I learned Chinese Mahjong before learning this Mahjong. And I didn't know Chinese at the time. I just learned from English lists of what the stuff is, and you'll notice that there's the Japanese word for all of the things. And it's pretty foreign to me. You know, none of the things. So the other thing that happens here is because we're in the South round, instead of the east wind being the prevailing wind, it's now the south wind. So no matter who you are, if you make a pawn of the south winds, you have a qualifying hand. Your seat, like I'm in south seat, so if I had south, it'd be worth double to me. But we're actually pretty close to a hand here. We just need to hit one more thing.
Gee.
That was really clever with this guy. You have enough points. I'm gonna get rid of this for it's a liability. I'm sure someone's opening on it. Wow. There was a wait there. No one took it. Oh man. One is pretty bad. I hope that gives you some idea of what's going on. Cheating that doesn't really help me. On this, you can actually play the AI, and there's a tutorial. That's probably the easiest way to learn. And then you can make this timer enormously large. I'm just not drawing anything that's good. Like, I'd love to call some of this stuff, but it's just not good. This person... Anyone they deal in... The 9 is fine. They drew one. I think I have to go for it.
Riichi です。
I was so close to what I needed to. This guy's already discarded 2 of the 4s. So we're we have to discard everything that we draw now. So any of those tiles gives us a mountain of points. That's danger. We were never winning. This is just a terrible. Just terrible luck, man. We're getting luck boxed to death. Should we have just folded? No, we had enough points to actually take the win there. Unfortunately, the session, we've now lost points on the session. We're going to play one more round, and that's probably it for the evening. Unfortunately, we did not get our goal, and for this special, wow, we're going in our third hour. Yeah, when you get wrong, yeah. Losing to bad players. At least we're not like down a lot of points on the session. I think we're down 60 points on the session actually. No, we had 2 wins and 2 fourths, so we can't be that far behind. But I think we lost more points than we gained. Didn't we just play this loser? No. I can't tell when the duck happens. It's not that luck heavy. That's very overstated. I mean, one round, sure. Like, you could have a bad night of losing like 20 rounds in a row. That's totally possible. But most of these players are bad. I'm just having an off night. Like the first session that we, it's not though. There's a lot of subtle things happening that are a little bit difficult to explain. But there's a heavily strategic component to what you're discarding, and then you basically look at the number of tiles that can be accepted to create various melds and groupings, and certain shapes are very likely to hit other tiles and create new shapes. It's like here we have to make a decision how useful this pair is. Discarding the 9 here. But sure, like any given match, someone could just randomly hit us. It's just we've had a lot of bad hits. It's just the way it goes. I'm gonna dump this. So a 1-2 or an 8-9, it's on the edge and it only can really accept the 3. For the 7, they're called penchants. There's penchants, which are those. If you have like a 3 and a 5, so they accept the middle tile, they're called conchens. And 4-5s are really nice because they accept a 3 and a 6, they're called Ryanmunds. And there's more complex groups such as the straight of 3 to 7. Can you meld this? No. I'm keeping the 1 for a moment, just in case. Yes, they are. Apparently the cat paw is some kind of avatar feature. Like, the character that you think would have the cat paw does not have the cat paw. What a terrible draw. Like, it's not like the character, like there's a character that you think would have a cat paw, and they don't. They don't actually. I guess there's some mod that makes it happen. But this duck isn't in, like if you go to the web client, it'll be the actual anime character. Come on, man. This is a terrible hand. At one point this evening, we were 20 points from the next rank, and then we got wrecked. I gotta play cleaner. And I just need to be willing to fold more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's something. So now we have a meld here, a meld here. There's a pair, there's a pair. Ryan-chan. Look at this Dama shit, man. Fuck you. Sorry, that's just dumb. You should go Riichi, you fucker. So there's some loot. So, like, if we were playing over the table Mahjong, what just happened? This person probably would have gotten decked in the face. It's considered very poor manners to go Dama in situations like that. Get my knife out. No, really, you're supposed to go Riichi. Like, that's, like, courtesy. Not that you have to. It's just it's considered a dick move to stay Dama like that. And just try to hit your target. It's one thing that's very different about the online. Like, this is a gambling game, and we're not really gambling or playing for anything here, but I'm very serious. Like, this person, they might get stabbed. So Dama, you're still able to choose and discard what you would like to discard. You're still able to improve your hand however you so fit. So one legitimate reason to go Dama is to improve the value of your hand, or to avoid dangerous discards. There are some rules about targeting other players that they're not able to do. Like, if this person discarded the tile that they need, I can actually discard the same tile, but it's very hard to know when someone has their whole hand concealed and they're not Riichi. You really can't assume that their hand is ready to go. There's 8. But we really didn't get hit for that many points. It's just, yet again, we're sitting in 4th after the first hand, and we really didn't do anything to cause it. My deal-in rate is typically the lowest of everyone at the table, but today we've actually gone up 0.3%. Let's go. Gotta get back in this game. Screw this guy up. I hope you hit it. I'll just screw everyone. You're paying me twice, bucko. So when you sumo, and I'm not the dealer, you're gonna see that the dealer's gonna, there's 4 shares to be paid out. The dealer pays 2 of them, and the other 2 players pay 2,000. They pay 1 share each. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, sumo's great. Yeah, and so sumo. Oh, this is a hand. We're back in the as I keep saying, we're back in the driver's seat. I'm a little less salty about everything that's happened. I'm up way too late, but we had a good day. I got a lot done. But like I said, we're gonna wrap this up soon. We might go one more round, but I really do need to go to bed. Shut this down. But I do believe Kha'Zix is playing. Definitely, we'll either check out Kha'Zix. I don't know if Jeepicus will be up, but when I wrap up Loverish, if you wanna, I can give you through chat more of a explanation of what the hell's going on. I probably could do it better now. It's just I'm trying to also focus. I think we open. We open. Is someone holding East? I don't know. We're gonna find out if someone's holding East. Well, I just would like, I'd like it to be more informational. I hope it's been informational. So what we're doing here is we took these melds because they're considered all inside. So this East doesn't work with an all simples hand. Well, hang out some more. We'll get it done. I would really check out the Mahjong Soul client. It's really good. Like, I've kind of got re-addicted to this game because this client is that good, and I literally like the first week. We were just playing. You can play with your friends for free. You can also play the AI for free. So that there's no we actually have a hand here. Yeah, let's go. So if someone discards East, they can just go out. We have to pass that, and we're now Furryton. So we've passed on that tile, which means so this is a special version of Furryton. We didn't discard the tile, so we're not screwed. But it does mean that until we discard again, so now we've discarded again, so it clears this. So basically it means everyone could have discarded 2 around. This is the problem with the situation I have, where because I'm holding these 2 east tiles, I have no Yaku, and I can't go out with all simples, just tiles that are 2 to 8. I do need the 3 east in order to make this hand have the minimum qualifying hand. But now that the 2s are effectively gone, there's only 1 2 left. The only issue here is if someone decides to hold it, they're holding a pair of east thinking they'll get them. Thank you. Get out of here. I know, I feel that all the time, Loverish. That's the story of my life. I'm a dinosaur though, so kind of doesn't exactly fit. So when it says all last, all that is a warning is that the end game condition's happening. And again, that is, in order for this game to end after East 4, which is everyone dealing once, and it being sided out where the dealer didn't win, or the game ending in a stalemate. Someone has to have at least 30k points at the conclusion of this hand. Since I'm dealer, it'd be a detriment to me to keep playing after I have the qualifying points, so no matter what happens here, as long as I don't go below 30k points, the match is ending. I want the duck. I didn't know that the duck... So I downloaded the desktop client that they make. And like I said, they modded a character to be a duck. Because everybody hates the anime character it's based on or something. But a bunch of their voice lines are replaced with duck noises, and I'm like, that's the greatest thing I've ever heard. Name change is like $5. No. Well, that sucks. I think someone's hoarding 3s. Yep. See, I knew it. I knew the 3s were just dead. No. Get rid of this for it's a liability. So one really important thing to note is whenever you deal someone goes out on your tile, you pay them all the money, and that's how you can quickly go from 1st to 4th. So if I chi this, what is exactly happening? Nothing. It doesn't actually gain me anything. We would have actually hit the 3. So these guys are far enough behind that we really don't need to do anything here. Get rid of this. Chi is when you... So you only can call Chi on the person on your left, and you're taking their discard to make a 3-tile run. Keep in mind that run is different. Run is like going out. You can run a run from anywhere on the table. And that actually just happened. They stole their 4 of a kind. Hey, we won. I'm gonna play one more round to get us back where we finished. But this is gonna have to be the last round. Well, I was up 10k points. Someone would have had to... I would have basically had to deal someone in order for them to get enough points to do it. Or a massive sumo. So would I be happy in this session if we win one more? Yeah, I'd be happy. So we discard the west wind here because if they call it, well, they discard and it's like my turn again, so it's the least detrimental thing to have happen here. Another west wind. Oh, well, someone's holding two wests. Okay, fold. I just fold. So notice here, so they get an additional Han. The first time around on Riichi, if you hit the tile that you need, it's called Ipatsu and you get an additional Han. Only the first time around though. We actually are one away. We have 3 melds. Han is H-A-N. Uh-oh. Hold on. It's just a hard fold at this point. Now I'm stuck holding east with no one having discarded it.
Chi.
We've actually been able to not destroy our hand yet, but this east tile missing is a big deal. There it is. So we were mostly just protecting ourselves from losing a bunch of points. Just like that, we're second place. Oh my god. Yes? Or did we just ignore it and just keep playing? Call everything. Let's go. Naturally, it's a Dora tile. This doesn't get revealed until you discard your tile. So I could have chosen to pass that and basically hide the fact that I had that in my hand. And since I'm already open, I'm setting up to call more things. So like this, so 3 of a kinds you can call from anybody. I'm cheating that for certain. No, they just see what was put on the table here. Just look how this is a meld. Your hand is always private. There is an option to play with all your hands revealed, but that's not a normal thing. We still need another... We need a pair, and we need a 3 meld trips or a run. Nobody has discarded a single wind tile. Alright, there's the first wind tile. Now we have east. So if anyone discards east for us... Hello. Now we're looking for finishing either of these. Yeah, nobody can touch it. It's just open for viewing. It also indicates that I took these discards from the person, well, one across. And, wow. That's a lot of points. That's Mangan. Oh, nope, sorry, it's not. A lot of foo, but it's not. It's only 300. That was 400. Yeah, it's just melds that I've already put on the table. Don't worry so much about learning to count up the score. Just learn like the basics, that, like understanding what Kinfu, all inside, and Riichi, and that the value honors your seats wind, the rounds wind. Oh my god. The rounds wind, your seats wind, and all the dragons. Those of you were to open up, if you have a 3 of a kind of them, you can essentially make any other melds you want and go out with those. I could pawn this. I don't need to though. I really don't need to. I just need to hit one more meld. So we're in the condition known as one away, so you kind of want to divide your hand up into like 5 blocks. 5 blocks of stuff. So like we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a pair. So what else do we need? We need 2 more melds of 3. And to make those, we have this 2, 5, this 4, 8. That's always, unless you have a very special hand that's worth a bazillion points, we're just going to assume you're making 4 melds of 3 tiles and a pair. The pair, if you, some in Mahjong lore refer to it as a body. That's kind of literally what it is. It's four limbs and a head is what you're building. We're never winning this hand. Yeah, you take your garbage hand, get out of here. Now, if you look in those Yakumans, some of those hands are really special. Like somehow you have 4. I can call it draw right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what would I need to get there? So I'm going to attempt to get a Yakuman here by discarding only 1s, 9s, and otherwise. If somebody calls any of the tiles, though, I do not get the Yakuman. 13 Orphans was another option, but we're short. The 1 and the 9 in hubcaps. Okay, we just immediately lose our thing. We should just call draw. This hand's terrible. But we also don't actually need to do anything with this hand. Yep, if you're familiar with the hand, it's called 13 Orphans. You have to get all of the edge tiles. All of the edge tiles, all of the winds, and all of the dragons, and pair one of them. And that's known as a limit hand or a Yakuman, which is like worth 32k or something. Oh. Oh no, my traffic and weather together? Did it really go down? Oh no. Vortex Industries. Oh no. That's alright. We're going to Kazakh soon enough anyways.
ポンです。リーチです。
Oh, time to run. We could pawn that, but by passing that, I now know that both these 7s are safe discards. I intend on discarding them. The only way we don't get first or second place here is if they sumo the tile they need, and they would need a hand larger than 10k. Wow, they're going for it. They're raising the stakes. So this is called folding. I'm basically looking for the safest tiles to discard to not feed my opponents. And I'm basically just trying to get to the exhaustion of the discards. Or the wall where we're drawing the tiles from. And once someone goes Riichi, since they immediately have to run the winning tile, otherwise they're not allowed to win anymore. We now know that every discard, since this person went Riichi, all of those discards are now safe as well. So we're kind of just following that path, since many of those tiles are following stuff we have in hand. Oh good, they did have...
いらない。
You missed the deck. We might do one more round to see if we can get the,
運が悪かった。
Wow, they discarded.
脳天だわ。
Alright. But I see I still have enough points. I'm still above 30k, so the match is over. Give me my 42 points.
私の勝ちですね。
We're 22 points away. We're going to play one more round. Just don't get fourth, man. Just don't get fourth. This is the last round, for sure. Gotta be done. And then we'll go see Kazakhs. Why is Discord not letting me use, It's never letting me, like, put the emote up. Well, this is just where we literally have gotten back to where we were an hour ago. So note the way their ranking system works, it does not matter if we score 50 points here or exactly 22. We'll be set at the exact same number of points if we advance. So the key thing here is to basically not lose. We have an expert in our midst. An expert that's probably not very good because playing in the lower room actually costs you points. Well, their numbers are pretty good. They don't reach E ever though. So I'd look at things like their call rate being extraordinarily high. This person's not very good. This person's a bit of feast or famine too. Oh, I'm not cheating that. Oh boy. This is an openable hand now because we'll have at least 2 Han. It's not great, but it is a start. And we're dealer. So winning means we get to deal again. That means they open their hand way too much. Or probably open their hand way too much. So like my Riichi, I mean, you only can Riichi like 1 in every 4 hands. My win rate's gone down a lot. I have pretty high sumo rate. We're gonna go Riichi. I said we were gonna go Riichi right now. We're not going Riichi right now. We're gonna go Riichi right now.
Riichi です。
It's a 1 tile wait, but we've discarded so many tiles near it that I think people might think it's safe when they get there. So yeah, like looking at this guy's stats really quick. Oh, we just drew it, and that's why we went Riichi, because we could just draw the sumo, and this is a lot of points. It also happened on the first time around, so we actually got Haniman, well, Mangan from it, 12k. But yeah, so you can't go Riichi unless your hand is closed, right? So if you're opening 80% of the time, that doesn't leave a lot of time for you to actually have the opportunity to go Riichi. That was a pretty monster opening hand. If we get the dragons, we're going to open again because we're holding 2 Han right here, 2 Dora tiles. They're each worth 1 additional Han, just like a red 5 would. Oh lordy. It's like the game wanted to reward me for everything that's happened this evening. Just to give me the most bonkers hand ever. Let's go. We don't have a Yaku, but I'm pretty sure I can find one. Pretty sure I'm going to be able to find that red dragon, unless somebody's holding 2, and that would just be sad. I shouldn't have called this. I had a really good hand. I think I'll get my dragon though. Seem to be patient for it. So having no Yaku here, I'll have to end up, if a 7 comes up, I'll just have to pass it. And naturally if I draw the 7, I'm going to have to discard, which then makes it so I can't go out on that tile, which is a functional problem. But I really need someone to discard the red dragon. But this puts someone in an awkward position, right? Like, unless they're using it as the pair in their hand, if they were hoping to trip up their dragons, they're not going to be able to do that. Oh, there's a dragon. East tile. I probably could have kept the east tile. It's funny, this is the only dragon, well, now he's discarded the green dragon. Right now this hand, assuming we hit this, it's worth 8,000 points. But if someone goes Riichi, then we just fold. So now we're Furiton, we can't call that. So if someone has a red dragon here, they don't know it that we're Furiton. But now that we discarded, we'd be allowed to go out again. But we're really just we can't even go out. We have to call the red dragon basically. Someone I believe is holding out the red dragons now, either as their pair. So we should have never called this. We would have been able to go Riichi a bazillion years ago. This is why generally experts would say you should generally never open your hand But we had so many points that it did make sense on some level. But I did make the improper thought that the pair was necessary. I mean that we unpair. Okay. See, 1100 points. Who cares? I was playing for 8K plus, and I'm still first. And I'm no longer dealer and didn't have to pay up any points. So this hand's okay. We have potential opening on Green Dragon. A few other things we could hit. Now we have our own wind. Double of our wind. So we'll probably hang on to these, just because there really isn't much else happening in this hand. This 5-6 is good. Comes with the 3 and the 8, so there's, well, that's not very good. We're probably just pawning. Yeah, I think we're just pawn. I have enough safe discards should I need to get there. So I'm setting up my hand such that I can call stuff. So I can call the 3 from this guy, North and Green Dragon from everywhere. And now I can call 5 and 8 from everywhere. It's a lot of pairs. Oh, I should have discarded the 2. What am I doing? Okay, it didn't matter. Oh, this guy has all edges. You gotta keep this in mind. He's got 1s and 9s here. And now I'm what's known as Tenpai. I'm not Riichi because I'm not closed, but Riichi is also a Tenpai hand. It's a ready hand. Anyone discards a 5 or a Green Dragon, I get to go out. Does not matter who. Even if it was for a 3-card run. I'll just sumo it. Thanks for the points, suckers. Well, it may have taken another hour and a half, but we did. It looks like we are going to get our goal here. Nearest person is more than 20,000 points away. It's a pretty hot hand.
リーチです。
So now we're Riichi. Yeah, this is the free one. Or one of the two free ones that you get. I gotta show them my knife.
ロン、
Oh no!
ハク、ドラ。
Well, you take your 3,000 points. Get out of here, loser. Alright, East 4. I had a 3-tile wait, so...
ポンです。チー。
1, 2, 3, 4. The 1 doesn't help us. There is a flush, but...
チー。
So now this pair of 6s is better than the pair of 9s because it's matched up against with the 3, 4, 5. That's a bit disgusting. This Dora tile is potentially dangerous, so we're not going to hang on to it very long. Yeah, that's about what I figured was going to happen. Numerical order can matter. Numerical order. No, it's just the shape, because like I have a run up against a pair, and depending on what else I draw, it may make some of them better. I'm a bit worried about this guy's hand, though. He could actually take first place. He can also extend the game. If I chi this,
チー。
then almost go out with a Furiton on the needed tile, but this lets me get rid of my 2. Because we don't know how close he is to going out, but he's really the only danger. He holds all the danger tiles.
ごめんなさいね。
Wow, he may have actually got enough time.
トン、ダブトン、ドラさん、ドラ。
Okay, 18k, you son of a bitch. But it's okay. I still got enough points, I
私の
hope.
勝ちですね。
Let's see. We got it. Nice. But as you see, it doesn't matter. We go to 500 anyways. So, as long as I didn't get... If I fed him all 18k, we would have not gotten it. But we did the thing. GG's. We are now 500 points to 500 points to the next level. Hope I didn't mean to do that. Alright. I'm gonna host up Kazakhs. That is right, my bond is growing with the gerbil.
リーチ一発なんてね。
Alright, have a good night. I'll teach you more Loverish. But check out the client, it's Mahjong Soul. You just need an email or whatever. It doesn't even, like, the registration is confirm your email. And save the little recovery code. But I'm gonna host Kazakhs, they're playing. And have a good night.